Hi everybody, this is Black Rhino Ranger. With the announcement of Pyra and Mythra from the Xenoblade series appearing in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as one fighter, this leaves only 2 more DLC characters yet to receive their invitations. Many of us have been waiting for some characters to appear in the game, but we can all agree that one of, if not the most requested character of the bunch, is none other than the wumpa fruit-loving, box-breaking orange marsupial, Crash Bandicoot. For many years, people have been begging to see him appear in the game. There have been theories, rumored leaks, and in every poll you can see Crash topping most if not all of them. Even I, a big fan of Crash, was hoping for one day to see Crash step into the ring of Smash and challenge his powers and wit against the almighty gaming champions such as Mario and Sonic. However, knowing that there is only room for 2 more Smash characters, this is where I am starting to doubt on Crash's appearance. And admittingly, over the years, my hype to see Crash in Smash is getting a bit waned. I'm starting to see more and more reasons why it is 99% unlikely that Crash is ever going to make it to the game. I have at least 6 probable reasons to why I'm having serious doubts on this. Hopefully I am wrong, but it seems my realistic side is winning over my optimistic side. Keep in mind, not all of what I got here are facts. Some are speculations or theories for what I think about this. You may like them or not like them, but hear me out on my 6 reasons to why I think Crash Bandicoot is not going to appear in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate after all. Reason number 1. Activision's licensing. At the time I made this, Activision holds the rights to Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon. With that being said, Activision is no stranger to allowing guest characters in their games. Take the Tony Hawk series for example. It has a lot of guests, including Spider-Man, Iron Man, Jango Fett, Darth Maul, Wolverine, and most bizarrely, Shrek. In the case of Skylanders, Nintendo at one point allowed their characters, Donkey Kong and Bowser, to appear in Superchargers, but only on the Nintendo systems like Wii, Wii U, 3DS, and Switch. But let's really think about this. Was there a single non-Activision game that guest stars any Activision character? Maybe 1 or 2, but definitely not many, if not any. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I can assure that not one Activision character was ever used in any of the previous Smash Bros. Games, even as a spirit. I guess for Activision's sakes, they are quite overprotective with whatever properties they own. That is, until their license with those franchises expire. Their ties in with Marvel expired in 2014, thus allowing Disney to include Marvel characters in games like Disney Infinity. Their ties with Nickelodeon expired in 2015, and even their ties with DreamWorks ended in 2010. They even lost their license for Transformers 2 years after their last game, Devastation. I guess the best we can do for Crash is to wait for Activision's hold on Crash and Spyro to expire and have another company get them off their hands. I hope it's not Sony, because if so, then there is no chance for Spyro and Crash to appear in Smash because Sony is a PlayStation-only company. If that's the case, best hope for a sequel to PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale instead. Reason number 2. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate seems to pick up characters from already touched franchises. Anyone notice that the last 2 entries of the downloadable content list are from franchises that Smash Bros. Ultimate already touched? Final Fantasy and Xenoblade? I guess Nintendo is doing this because they want to cut down on costs when it comes to getting character licenses. It must have been very expensive to get their hands on Banjo-Kazooie and Steve from Minecraft, as they are currently owned by Microsoft, a company that makes either PS-only or Xbox-only games, occasionally both. Maybe the last 2 entries of the DLC line will be new franchise entries, but it's most likely one of them is going to be another character from another franchise Smash already touched. It probably would be highly expensive for Nintendo to buy the license to Crash from Activision. I guarantee it would probably be a lot cheaper to acquire another Sonic character for Smash instead of Crash. Expect more of Dr. Robotnik or Tails appearing in Smash and less of Crash appearing in it. Reason number 3. Almost all the Smash characters were created by Japanese designers. Since the Smash Bros. Series is made entirely in Japan by a man named Masahiro Sakurai, it's no surprise that most of its creators are Japanese. Very rarely do we ever get a character in Smash that was designed by someone outside of Japan. They do exist, like British designer Greg Mayles, the designer of Diddy Kong and King K. Rool, his brother Steve Mayles, the designer of Banjo and Kazooie, and Swedish designer Mark Persson, the creator of Minecraft. Aside from them, though, everything else is made in Japan. Because of that, it was probably a lot easier to get their hands on several third-party franchises in Japan, like Bayonetta, Castlevania, Persona 5, etc. Also, knowing that we are still in the COVID-19 pandemic, it'd be very difficult to get the license for a non-Japanese game character. Granted, while Crash was designed by American designer Charles Zambales, he did get a unique alternate design in Japan, and fake Crash happened because of Japan's bootleg plushies of Crash. The problem, though, is that Crash doesn't often appear in the games themselves, mostly just on the box art, with a few exceptions like Crash Tag Team Racing and Crash Boom Bang. The only box art that didn't have the Japanese Crash look is It's About Time. What I'm trying to say is that including Crash in his classic looks in Smash can be confusing to the Japanese who are more familiar with the Japanese Crash design. Maybe that can work as an alternate skin. Reason number 4. Crash is a bit too obvious of a pick. Almost every Smash Bros. Fan wants Crash to appear in the game. Knowing about that, I fear that his appearance in the game might be a bit underwhelming. The fact that people are hyping up Crash to appear in the game kinda makes things unsurprising and also boring. Let me ask you, how many of you were expecting to see Sephiroth from Final Fantasy appearing in Smash? Maybe a few of you, but not many. How many of you expected to see Pyra and Mythra from Xenoblade appearing in Smash? Maybe a few of you, but not many. But almost every Smash fan around the world is dying to see Crash appear in Smash. So much so that those who don't like Crash or are neutral towards him get rather irritated and may consider Crash overrated. To be fair, Banjo and Kazooie did get a similar treatment when millions of fans were begging for their appearance, and they managed to do so. Maybe begging for Crash to be in the game will indeed include the orange marsupial, but I bet the people behind Smash want to surprise us with whatever trick they got up their sleeve. If you're expecting Crash, best to expect something else. Reason number 5. If Spyro's not included, Crash's appearance may not be warranted. While almost every Smash fan wants to see Crash appear in Smash, Spyro is not far off. Maybe a lot less than Crash, but still not far off. However, you have to keep in mind that when it comes to DLC characters, there are only 2 seats left on the bus. Because of that, it is very unlikely that both Spyro and Crash will appear in the same Smash game. If one of them appears in the game but the other doesn't, it's kinda sad to see these crossover bosom buddies don't get to appear together. It's like having peanut butter without jelly. Alone, they are fine on bread. Together, they produce a wonderfully tasty experience in one's mouth. While Spyro may be mostly under Crash's shadow when it comes to popularity, there are those who like him more than Crash and wish he appeared more than Crash. Spyro is like Superman while Crash is like Batman. Some people like Superman more than Batman while others prefer vice versa. If they exclude Spyro, that's when you know that Smash is more of a Crash fan than a Spyro fan, and the Spyro fans will not be happy about it. Perhaps not as much as with the Skylanders design of Spyro, but still quite disappointed. It can go the other way too, with Spyro being picked instead of Crash. There is really a no-win scenario if Crash appears but not Spyro, or if Spyro appears but not Crash. If those last 2 spots do in fact feature them, then maybe it's a win-win altogether. If none of them appear in the game, oh well, let's hope for Smash 6. Oh wait, we're about to go with reason number 6. If Sakurai was right about Ultimate being the final Smash game, then it truly confirms that Crash will never appear in the Smash series. Ever. I read an interview about this. Masahiro Sakurai, the creator of the Smash series, as well as the creator of the Kirby series and voice of King DDD, is thinking about considering this to be the final of the Smash Bros. Series. Makes sense since the word Ultimate usually applies to grand finale games. According to the interview, Masahiro said he was working his butt off to make the ultimate showdown of Ultimate Destiny that is Smash Bros. Ultimate. So much so that he ended up injuring himself. He's also thinking about retiring from games after the last downloadable character from Smash is released. If it is true of what he says, then Ultimate is the final of the Smash games, and if Crash doesn't appear in any of those last two spaces, he will never, ever appear in the Smash series. A sad thing, sure, but it seems very likely. Unless someone else will be willing to step in and continue Masahiro's legacy, and work on a 6th Smash Bros. Ultimate game. Perhaps on a new console after Switch, but all that said, this seems unlikely. And those are my reasons why I think Crash Bandicoot is never going to appear in Smash, either in a doubtful future game or as an update for Ultimate. What are your thoughts on this? Do you agree with what I say? Do you not agree? Do you still hope for Crash to be in either of those spots? Are you glad that he's not in Smash? Do you have your own reason to doubt on this? Is there a radiant angel about to smile down upon Crash's arrival? Are you indifferent about it? Do you not care? Let me know your overall thoughts in the comments. I hope you've enjoyed this video.